Friday Night Live, what's up, guys? Large tool bags in orange large tool bags. We have these other colors available also. We just did a bunch of radio pouches, multicam, patch wall hangers in black, as well as OD. These are 30 by 36s. This is the promo bag for the code this weekend. Ayn Rand's birthday. I think it's her birthday. Wrote Atlas Shrugged. You've got who is John Galt on one side, and the Atlas with the world on his shoulders right there. And you get to choose between three colors on tonight's code: woodland, arid, or multicam black. We have multicam AKM4 micros finishing up. We got a bunch of them up front, and then we've got a bunch finishing out here. Black FUPAs are running right now. Those will probably start shipping Monday. These are, I don't know what these are. I'm guessing those down there are roll-up dump pouches, maybe? Maybe roll-up dump pouches. 8 mag stacks out here going. All of this stuff. We got several options for 308s running. I've got, what is this? Chub bags, multicam black chub bags, multicam spent mags. A lot of different flavors and versions of NSW rigs. Multicam black tool bags. Did Q&A. Amanda and I did Q&A for the members today. Did a gear locker segment, showing some different gear and having some conversation. Spencer, what's up? Josh Winnie, what's going on, man? Off Grid, Irish USMC. Easy K, what's up? Calvin, Brawl Dog, Eagle 357 coming in from Australia. Kiri, what's up? Jarhead 1775, what's up? Michael Loveday, Landfill, how are you? Billy Magnum, what's going on? Iowa Homestead, how are you? Byron Roberts. Range Day, good day to bring in the weekend. Good, awesome, Dante. Awesome. Detroit, man, how are you? What are we doing this weekend? Anybody have anything good going on? Anything? Bueller, we got a few more large tool bags over here. I don't know why, but for some reason. Witherspoon, what's up? Chris Moore. Ice Mike, what's up? How are we? Go up front here. You want to see any gear? Anything you want to see particularly or discuss gear-wise before we go any further here, get into this? Guys, we can have a conversation about pretty much anything you want. You type that out, and then we just all discuss it here. I do this every night around 9 o'clock and every day of the week. So if you want to know something, you want to have a conversation, you got something awesome happen that you just want to tell people about, jump on here. We can literally take this conversation in any direction that you guys like. We have 154 on here, and I'd like to point out there's only 28 thumbs up, so please back out of the comments, hit that thumbs up for us. Helps push the algorithm, tells you and your friends that this is here, and it tells YouTube that you want to see more of it. Amazing gear. Belt's been worn nearly every year, every day for 12 years. Right on, Jeremy. Right on, Jose. Kirby, what's up, man? How are you? Construction and storm assessment, possible tree cutting. Working the secondary cabin site. Oh, that's very cool. That's very cool. Heading to the range tomorrow. Nice. Stacking firewood. Yeah, I've got some wood on the ground I need to cut and run through the cutter, run through the splitter. Setting grow room and basement. Nice. Nice, Kiri. Very cool. Homestead is in Ohio. Live Tissue Lab. If you guys don't know what that is, you should check it out. Can you show a padded night vision case? Yeah. Yeah, right here. We sure can. terrible picture. Let's try it this way. A little better, maybe. Pocket right here. Publications, batteries, whatever you want to put in there. Velcro here, you can put a card for batteries on there. Padded all the way around here. Padded front, back, all 6 sides are padded. You just set your stuff in there, close that up, and then zip it right around. It does not include a shoulder strap, but it does have links on here for a shoulder strap. Is that what you wanted to see? Hosfeld, did the NSW go live? Not yet. Not yet. Cloning cuttings, prepping holes for 100 hop pawpaw trees. That's awesome, man. Branches, right? Like starts, you're starting 100 or you're putting 100 in the ground, question mark. How much property you got? Kirby, what's up, man? Which chest rigs are available? All of these. I'm assuming that you are aware of the product line. So let's slim this down and you tell me what it is you want and we can go from there. I've got AKM4 micros in multicam, Coyote, OD, Brown Man, and Woodland. Those are all right hands. Left hand, I have a few more options. I've got subgun micros. I've got lever gun chest rigs in Woodland and multicam black. I have stacked micros in multicam black. I have bigger rigs that are in sewing right now. Bought 100 from Mooser Forest, Cloning, Sand Cherry, and Elderberry. Right on. We have 2 kinds of cherries that do well here, and some Arkansas apple. I think we're going to put a bunch of those in the ground here. Also, check out Coldstream Farms if that's not on your radar. Dean Conrad, what's up, man? Going to go on the website and order NVG cases. So I have the NVG cases right now in Arid. And on the floor out here, I have, I believe, multicam, and I know that we have Woodland out here in line to sew here. Just buying Mylar bags and candy and other snacks right on. I bought, I think we bought 5,000 trees from Coldstream Farms. Now, they don't always have them to ship, but when they're available, they ship bulk. And it's literally cheaper to buy 1,000 trees than a couple hundred trees because the price break is so great. The actual dollar cost is less to buy more. Large tool bags. Thanks for the link, Josh. There was a topic about exotic animals the other night. The guy that released all those tigers and lions years ago is not far from me. Interesting. Did they recover them or did they kill them or what did they do with all those? What happened here? Where did all the comments go? Padded night vision case. Thanks for the link there, Josh. How deep are the swales? They're 3 feet deep. 3 feet deep, 6 feet across. That's the trench. Charlie Wood, what's up? I have to get 3 hours of sleep before I go to work. Right on. Get some rest, buddy. Walt Longmire, what's up, man? How are you? OSHP, local PD sign on the freeway, warning of exotic animals in the area. The WOW thing was a mess. Right on. See Crowder special on the Chinese pot farm? No, I didn't see that. Sympathizer, what's up? Subgun Micro, thanks for the link there, Josh. Already having cart, just looking at the website before I check out. Stephen, what are we talking about, Stephen? Bookmarked it. My other claims everything is sold out. Bookmarked it. My other claims everything. Jeff Core. I don't know what that means. What is it that you want that is sold out? And Steven, what is it that you have in the cart, bud? Ordered Waffle House shirt and knife pouch today. Right on. Thanks for the order, Kiri. Padded night vision case and cart, was looking at other gear. Oh, gotcha. Right. Scott, crazy info on that bank thing, man. So many people on that clip. There are so many people like, this is bullshit. And for every person saying it was bullshit, there was 10 dudes with a story about it happening to them. I was just looking at chest rigs. God, I just showed you chest rigs that we have that can ship to you on Monday. So I don't know who your other is, but they're incorrect. And here, if you want, I've got 308 micro rigs here in Woodland. I have Coyote NSW rigs here. I have Arid NSW rigs. I have Tropic NSW rigs, Woodland NSW rigs, Coyote copper rigs, and these are spent mags. So those are all cut, sitting here, waiting to be sewn right now. And 8 mag stack. Those are big rigs there too. And then here's more multi-cam micro rigs right here. Yeah, the bank video is pretty wild. Large closed bags and multi-cam here. And then all of, I mean, there's shit sitting everywhere here in motion. Vast collection. Do you have old carbide lamps? You know, I do. I have one miner lamp on a miner's helmet. And you know, the crazy thing about all those old miner helmets, they're all really, really small. I also have a canary cage. Irish Vet, what's up? Jarhead says. 8 mag. Yeah, I've got an 8 mag stack sitting over here in this pile over here to be sewn. They've already started them in multi-cam. Do you have Dean Conrad? Do you have a carbide lamp? I've bought some railroad lamps, and then those have been converted. Like I had some oil burning ones. I've got some old battery ones, and then I've got some that have been converted to just plug in. I want to get a carbide. Man, I see them all the time, Dean. You seriously want one and you're unable to find them, or you just haven't pulled the trigger and got one yet? We see them pretty frequently. I did just get these lamps that are off the set from, they were actually on the Interview with a Vampire show. So we got this one here out of Memphis a little while ago. And then we got this one, it's flaring out. You can't really see. And these are actual glass, whereas these panels have been replaced with plastic. These ones here are glass. Vlogs, what's the end game? What's the end game with what? Live long, do things worth discussing that people talk about, do shit that's so great that people talk about it who don't know you. And then eventually they talk so much that you hear the conversation not knowing it's about you when they're saying it, and it's actually you they're talking about. Leave a legacy, teach your children, teach your family, do things so awesome that work so well that is timeless that they follow in your footsteps. I don't know. That sounds like a pretty good end game to me. 60 millimeter mortar, that and another one that was transformed into a lamp. Oh, those are cool. Yeah, I see a lot of trench art stuff too. That's pretty cool. I've got some demilled ordnance stuff somewhere. I have quite a bit of it actually. I just don't know where it is. Every time we have an event, things get moved around and compressed and put away, and tucked behind things. 222 watching. Evan Dixon, what's up, man? 80% of the pot farms in Oklahoma are ran by China. It's kind of funny. How would you tell if they were stoned? Been watching the show Hunting Hitler. Yeah, that's a pretty wild show. In order for her to do a wire transfer, she has to be in person at the bank. They know she's in Tennessee and not San Diego. Yeah, it's horseshit. Tell her to close her fucking account. Are you up here?
Yes, I was getting a
Got it.
soda.
Go ahead. World War I stuff or trench art. I do have some trench art. It's not really World War I. Also, I have a Prussian helmet, a real Prussian helmet here. I like the globes that have the raised areas for the mount. Oh, I do too, man. Yeah, definitely, I do too. Let's see. Like these right here. Here's one here too. Best luxury sports vehicle in 24. Man, I don't have a clue, buddy. I have no idea. I'm so stoned. Like, check out Medusa. The swales you put in, are they to redirect water flow across the property, slow it down to prevent erosion, or water cleaning before? So they, who's asking that? Billy Mangum. They are to catch water. They're on a downhill, very gradual downhill. They fill with water, they hold water, and then they overflow in a direction that we wanted them to go. So when the swales in the back, for instance, are full, the exit, the overflow, makes its way into the big pond, the 3 million gallon pond in the back. But they hold water. Like, since it snowed, what? We had snow on the ground 2 weeks ago now. One of my berms is still halfway filled with water, and the other one still has probably a foot of water in it. So they are on a 1 degree contour, and so that means that water rests against that berm, and that big berm wicks up that water, and everything stays self-watered that is planted in that big mound, that berm. And I have 3 of those swells, and they're 100 feet apiece, 100 or so feet per each, I think. Banks are holding our money to earn more interest on it. Yeah, they're also making it more difficult for you to take it out. They want you to be conditioned that you cannot move your money without them. They'll, like, you could write a check. They'll do a check for you. They won't give you money, though. Put in swale 7 to 8 years ago. The difference is amazing on our small farm. Absolutely. And they can just be like keyline plow swales. They can be tiny swales, like micro swales, just to slow down water. And in slowing water down, every time they hit one of those swales, anything the water's carrying settles there, so the nutrients in the topsoil stays there. Have you seen the flat earth or disc globes? I've not, man. I'd like to have some of them. If I don't know, they're not on my radar. Still waiting to go snowmobiling. Not sure I'll get any rides in this season. I like the sawfish saw. Yeah, man, you used to see them all the time. Super, super rare now. And people have these things, and just regulations and stuff make them super difficult to move. It's like having lions and tigers, right? There's a lot of people that have great grandpa hunted a tiger, or, grandpa hunted a lion, and you have it, and then regulations have been passed, so they have to stay in the state they're in. You, as the owner, can move to another state, and the animal can go with you, but you can't sell it out of state. So if you're in Tennessee, your buyer has to be in Tennessee. You could move to Texas, and then your buyer could be in Texas. But they make it same with ivory, very difficult, which is fucking asinine because a lot of that stuff was harvested, over 100 years ago. Warcoat, what's up? Flat Earth globes are called frisbees. If God exists, what's its name? Dude, what is your deal? I don't fucking know what your deal is. That and the micro swales will correct erosion and flatten. Dig again on the hillside and repeat. Yeah, I've got 9 micro swales in. Anything on contour is going to not only save topsoil, but it will infiltrate and start filling your ground. Yeah, and that's the easiest way to store water, right? Is in the soil. You should look at a forest as an underground lake. And if you take a 3 by 3 by 3 foot piece of soil out, a cubic yard of soil out of the forest, you can wring, what do they say, 5 gallons of water out of that? Katie, hello. Still waiting. Snowmobile. Okay, I think we've read all these. 24 Tacomas are about 50,000. Scott, man, I think I paid about that for my Tacoma. My Tundra is 65,000. I think it was 65 grand. TRD Pro Truck. Sean, LQK Insurance, Junkyard, and 3 body shop paint stores, but bought LQ8. Oh, Chinese corporation. Ford Ranger is the best luxury sports vehicle. I'm a tactical Jack Spherico. Just made an order tonight using John Galt. The bag's awesome. Have you seen him? The bag's cool. The collection of random things is epic. It's like you have a prop warehouse. A lot of this came from prop warehouses. And a lot of prop warehouses aren't typically open to the public. We just, meet people and get invited places. So we're able to buy things. This came from out of a prop warehouse right here. On that same trip, we got this big guy right here. This dive helmet came out of that same prop warehouse. Freshwater dive hat. That thing weighs about 120 pounds. We bought a lot of stuff on that trip, but I don't remember what else we got out of there specifically. A graboid. I'd like to have one. I've put money. What are they, about $6 grand for a nice one? Like a real one, not a Chinese one. BDD showed up today. Oh, the BBD bag. John Galt special done yesterday. Thanks for the orders, man. Cars are really expensive. Yeah, everything's really expensive right now. Everything's really expensive right now. The new update is crazy. What update are we talking about? I love the globes. Bet they all have Rhodesia. Yeah, most of them have Rhodesia on them. Yeah, make Rhodesia great again. I've got to reroute all of these cables. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to drill through the wall and put those cables into the catwalk behind the wall. Yeah, the economy's breaking numbers, exactly. Why so many? I don't know. Why not? Why do you have so many pairs of underwear? Tartaria's on them? No, I don't know gloves with Tartaria. I'd buy them in a heartbeat. There are globes out there with Tartaria on them. I've not seen them available for sale. This is probably the oldest one that I have right here. Life simplify the art of accumulation. Who dies for the most stuff wins. I don't know about that. I just buy stuff that I like, especially if I haven't seen it before and it's very unique. That turn. Why is this fucking light not coming on? Okay, there it goes, I think. Weird. What do you want? What? What? Timmy's in the well. I just got this thing last weekend. I gotta get some batteries in it, see if it works. Yeah, 73 likes. Receive some tool bags and mesh pods. Perfect for moving miscellaneous things into and out. Yeah, it's great for that. That's how we do it. What sparked the globe collection? I just wanted a globe, man. Every mad scientist has a globe. Every historian has a globe. And when you look at them, there's so many differences between them. So I bought some and was going to do like a wall, and kept finding them and just would buy unique ones that I knew I didn't have. So needed someplace to put them, and I've got those channels up in the roof and the beams. So it's just a great place to hang them. You can walk right under them, and it's just a cool. We were in, I think, Chattanooga. There's an alley, and they've suspended all these umbrellas in the alley. And I just thought that'd be a cool place to put it. So I put them up there. Yeah, if I like it, I'll buy it, yeah. Someone was selling an old wooden shopping list with a black face on it in Benton County Trader. An old wooden shopping list. Huh. They're looting the Food King. Every time I see a globe with Rhodesia on it, I buy it for you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Just realized it's Friday night. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. It's Friday night. You know what that means different? Not a fucking thing. It doesn't mean, it means I won't have people here tomorrow. That's all it means. Work, we won't get as much work done tomorrow. I got a local farmer spraying something to protect his soybeans from bugs, and it killed my garden last year. Any tips? Oh man, I don't even know. That's a fucking hard one too. Put your shit under cover, put it in row houses would protect it. But I mean, how much stuff could you really put in row houses? Buy old wooden shopping list with black. Do you mean a chalkboard? It was a shopping list. You put pegs in. Oh, I've seen those. I've seen the metal tin ones too. And you just slide what you need, like milk, eggs. Those are really cool. I've never seen one in real life. Yeah, Friday night means I can work in my pajamas. I just came in and was like 73. Who doesn't have a @ hashtag? Big red lit shopping list. Used to make them making fun of black people. Oh, I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying. I see a lot of those piggy banks too, those money banks. Talk to farmer. Most of us are cool and will work around your garden without harming it. That's cool. Good info, Workup. Man, I hear something out here that's really having a hard time. It does not sound like it is running well. And if I'm hearing it here, it's super fucking loud wherever it is. Yeah, the farmer probably is spraying Roundup if it's killing your shit. They put glyphosate several times on on the crops. They put them on soybeans, and just before harvest too, they put glyphosate on the beans, as well as wheat. If you're spraying Roundup Ready soy, there is no working around it. It's completely screw your schedule. Your 40 or 50 acres of soy, he ain't gonna give a shit, yeah. Or you may have to move your garden to an area not as close. Yeah, it's probably a little more than Roundup. There's probably more than Roundup in the nurse tank with it, right? This is the back rooms. New to the channel, what am I seeing? This is a SOE factory. And I started this business 35 years ago in San Diego. And we make nylon tactical gear. And nowadays we make lifestyle gear as well, backpacks with, contrasting colored thread and stuff in them. And I'm just a businessman that has a big social media footprint. And I talk to people. I do a live every night at 9 o'clock, and you can talk to a guy who started a company 35 years ago that is still going today. And we moved to small town USA, middle of nowhere, Tennessee. And I have a little homestead, 10 acres. And we bought this old building 7 years ago that was completely destroyed and gutted. And we built this inside. And then there's a 6,000 foot loft upstairs and an apartment. And I just walk around in here and show people what I make every day, my employees and me. And we sell a lot of product just off of this video. And then we have a conversation about whatever you guys want to talk about. We do homesteading, and we're survivalists and preppers and gardeners, and we raise families. And we have an event here called Self-Reliance Festival, where almost 1,000 people show up here twice a year. And we just talk about freedom and how to run businesses and how to live the life that we want to live, not the life that the government has tried to program you and convinced you that you have to live. I got laughed at out of Colombia when I tried to start cell grazing and reducing non-native pastures. My grass is 3 to 4 feet tall. Yeah, we're about to start rotational grazing, pasture grazing, well, paddock grazing, the sheep. We're going to cross fence just with, movable netting, electro netting. We're just going to cross fence the back area into 6 separate areas. North Carolina has a program to report herbicide drift. Most of it's not glyphosate, it's 2,4-D. Causes most of the problems. Yeah, 2,4-D, that's the purple one, right? When you buy the 5 gallons of it or whatever. He doesn't like me because I always shooting and calling sheriffs on me. Interesting. Yeah, dude, it sucks. I'd move. I'd get the fuck out of there. I don't know how you win that. Just ordered NVG case and a few other things with the John Galt code. Oh, you'll love it, man. You'll love it. Soy, wheat, corn, all commodity crops. These old timers don't care. And I get it. I mean, if you're the old timer and you're running Monsanto, ConAgra, Roundup Ready stuff, how are you going to do that? How are you going to do those commodity crops without running spray rigs that are going to have drift? I mean, I get it. It fucking sucks. We had the opportunity to buy 20 acres. It was a badass place. It was incredible. Guest house, and it had a fucking house outside for the dogs. It had ponds running through the landscaping and shit. Beautiful place, incredible. Looked like a drug lord's, casa. It was surrounded by fucking cornfields on 3 sides. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. When they bring harvesters in here, we're going to be covered in dust, and they're going to spray 3 times a fucking year with all the chemicals. Like, incredible place. But there's no fucking way we were going to move in there. NRCS asked them to test the closest water, high enough level of glyphosate, they'll step in. Yeah, NRCS does the grants for the row houses too. They do a lot of stuff. Thanks, kind of like NoHo. I'm not familiar with NoHo. What's that? Gilly, you use electronetting? What are you using? Premiere? There's a company out there that's got like a big giant fishing reel that reels out electronetting. It's not Premiere. There's another company. Never do monoculture crop without devastating the soil. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's what they've pushed everybody into, right? Go big or go home too. Seem like I am always cutting webbing. We made a fucking ton of belts today. We shipped out a fucking ton of belts today. Here's belts that were made at the end of the day. I sat down on the sewing machine about 4 o'clock and saw several people running belts. And then as I was over here, I saw a bunch of belts sitting over here too. They were teaching a couple new girls how to do belts. And I see that this has been cut off, so they're gonna, adjust something there. Kiri, you got new staff or we got new staff? We hired Angie, who you know from SRF. We have another lady that worked at Carhartt that knew Miranda really well, and she's fucking doing great. We hired a kid, and he's fucking doing really well. He sewed all this shit, and he'd never touched a sewing machine until 2 days ago. He's on payroll. And then I've got a lady that has melted down. She definitely has some chemical issues, and today was her last day, which opens a machine that we need for somebody else that's on their way. So I think we added 5 in the last week, 5 like legit 5 that can actually work. Solar boxes, the only problem I have had with the netting is the grass arcs it out. Yeah, but so if you run 110, run a super high amp direct plug, and when vines and grass touch it, it'll actually arc off and burn it off. It'll keep everything off your line. You won't even have to spray your fence line. OD fupas and slings. Yeah, we got OD fupas. What fanny packs do you have in stock? We definitely have Woodland that can ship right away. I've got a bunch of others, but I have Woodland for sure. OD fupas are right there. And the tub under is OD fupas. Woodland fanny packs. Typhon Royal Blue. Arid Tiff Blue. And there's a multicam black in there, and there's a Raid. But that doesn't mean somebody didn't already buy those tonight, those couple colors. 24-volt solar boxes. I would never spray anything but compost to your biospray. Yeah, but if you run, but you just said, like you're having to spray that fence line because it arcs it out when it grounds out. But if you run, and I don't know your situation, but if you run a much higher voltage, run like a 10-mile box on that thing, it'll keep that grass, as soon as it touches it, it'll burn that grass off. Nora, what's up? Love seeing those posts on the Camden page. It's truly been comic. It's fucking insane. Not a single one of these fucking people came from that post. Not a one of them. You till it. Got it. Got it. How wide a till are you running? What are you running? I only asked that because I think I'm going to buy a tow behind Honda motor self powered seed drill. It's like got a 6-foot spread on it for like deer forage plots and shit. I think it's about $7,000. Fupa, thanks for the link there, Josh. Mike Smith, what fanny pack are you hoping for? What was your preference, color-wise? Might set my entire pasture on fire. I have 39 species of grass. And that's awesome, man. How'd you get, so the 39, are you just rolling out pasture hay and then you're overfeeding it and the animals are, seeding it, shitting them out, hoofing it into the ground? Or did you plant that somehow? Did you seed drill it? Did you broadcast it? How did you get all that grass in there? That was the discussion we had today. Carrie Brown was here, and we did a podcast today for about an hour and a half. I think it's a really good podcast. It'll come out soon. And then he was doing a site survey for foraging class for Self-Reliance Festival. Catch 22, it seems, in the page. You have those on the page that are looking to help, and the others who are worthless. Yes, and they're taking advantage of them. And the people looking to help, they're not helping. They're just they're feeding stray dogs. And then they wonder why packs of dogs show up, and they wonder why people get bit and get rabies. A 6-row drill. That's cool, man. So on a 6-row drill, how big is that piece of equipment, Gilly? So Nora, what's up? I said hi, but you never replied back. What's up? How'd you get here? What do you do? Who are you? I told everything like an old school drilled vetch, pea, and other big seeds. Then it showed green. I brought, oh, gotcha. So once you had some vegetation to hold the seed in place, oh, cool, and provide some shade for when it comes up. Badass. 10 feet, very cool, very cool. Just finished packing up for Zero to Hero tomorrow. Where's it at? Radio. We spoke about you on the Gear Locker. Gave you a very nice shout out. That will come live. That'll go live on Saturday. This Gear Locker we shot today. What is my job? I wear lots of hats. I design all of this gear. I sewed the first 4 or 5 of them. Like this is a new backpack we just did. So I designed the backpack, got it where I wanted it, and then made patterns for it. I do that. I do 2 podcasts every week, which takes almost an entire day. I do a lot of social media content. I interact on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I do a lot of the comments there and the replies, and then I make a lot of I make all of the content. I've got a video dude that comes in and shoots once a week where we do some more produced videos. And then Austin's here on Fridays and we do a podcast, and Austin actually cuts most and edits. Brandel edits all his videos, and then Austin edits all his videos and all my videos. So I do a series called On the Compound, and that's me outside doing homestead and stuff and talking to the camera and kind of explaining what I do and just showing, right? A lot of people are like, I don't have time. And my point is, if I have time, motherfucker, you definitely have time. It's just how you choose to use your time. So all that stuff, I put up videos of stuff I do all week long, and people are like, I don't know how you do so much. You must not have a job. I work 16 hours a day. A lot of days I work 18. And last week on Tuesday, I think it was, I went 24 hours. I did not fucking sleep for 24 fucking hours and did a ton of shit, physical labor outside as well as inside. So I kind of document that, and I just show what I do. And I have 5,000 videos here on YouTube showing you exactly what I do. And 312 people here, at least 100 of them I know in real life, and they have been here and can tell you that that's exactly what we do. God loves you so much that he sent his son to die on the cross for our sins. Please, if you would remember the verse, Luke 6:31, do to others as they would have them do unto you. Yeah, but sometimes you got to fuck a motherfucker up, which is not, well, I guess if you're harming a person, it's because they would harm you. Cool. Now interact in this video. Don't just come on here and quote some scripture that you just copy pasted. Interact, have a conversation with us. You're welcome here. Radio, thanks so much. Evan, we will miss. Radio Made Easy, are you going to be at Homesteader meetup? Kiri, we are pumped to try your stuff. Looking forward to the class tomorrow. Close enough to you. Don't drop seven. Well, I want one, Gillied. I want to have one. I don't borrow equipment. I do appreciate it though, man. So Waltz, did that kind of answer your question? All depends on your soil type and terrain. If it's flat and fertile soil, you can broadcast. But if you have hills, drilling is going to be better. Uncle Rob, right on. I don't recognize your name, so welcome here. Do unto others. Start. Yeah, like people always, because the name of my company is Special Operations Equipment, and every tag that we sew on a piece of gear, it says made in the motherfucking USA, and people get really fucking butthurt over that. And usually they quote scripture. The people that are the holier, the most holy of the holy, they would have you believe, are the people that take issue with that. And I like to point out that when Jesus braided that whip and was throwing over those tax collector tables and whipping people, there were cuss words in the Bible. They're just not the cuss words we use today. Three-ring circus conductor. Oh, there, yeah, AJ Harrison turned over the tables. I was listening to Brad Lee talk about his overwhelmed staff, met with them, and they had about 15 minutes of actionable work. The rest was just waiting on and meeting with others. Yep. I like Bradley dropping bombs. T-Rex Arms guy said he doesn't know a chest rig on the market that can hold 308 minutes. Yeah, he's lying. He knows all about our stuff. He knows exactly what's going on. He plays to his audience. He has a niche fan base, which is very large. I haven't ever met him. We have invited him out. He's been invited out to Attack Response to take classes. Just read his comments. If you want to know what's really going on, just look at social media. Every time he posts a video, especially the last one I paid any attention to, he got out of a truck, put the rig on from the back seat, and then pulled a mag out like he didn't have a mag in his gun. Couple hundred comments on there. Every one of them was not a positive comment. There are a lot of very negative comments. Whoever's running their social media page is just posting the content they make, and nobody's monitoring it because there are fucking horrible comments all through there. Carried double stack 308s many times. It's just it's heavy. It's fucking fat. It's a lot. Peck perspective. How's that for quotes? All your bad and all your good would kill each other if they could. A great war on terror. Are you live? Yeah, we're live right now. We are. Brendan Bliss, I'm back. Right on. Welcome. Heard Brad Lee talk about his daughter meeting Yeshua. I haven't heard that. 3 nails plus 1 cross equals forgiven. But how could he straight up lie like? Well, Angel, I didn't see it. I mean, I did see it, but I don't remember it. A lot of guys, that was a lot of guys brought that up the day that video went out. I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe he does believe it. But here's the other answer. The other answer is I don't care. I just don't care. We want to be friends with everybody. Everybody's welcome here. We have a lot of events where we open the entire compound up. A lot of these people here in the comments come to the events here, and a lot of them have started businesses, and we've helped, advise on the businesses. We've pushed business to the businesses. We've given them our customers. We put their business cards in every order that we ship out. I don't have time to chase around and worry about somebody who doesn't want to interact with us. I don't know. I've done this for 35 years. We can't make enough product, so I don't have time to chase other kids around the internet. Just got my John Galt order in advance. It's pretty nice, man. You're gonna like it. T-Rex is worried about consulting on video games more than real life. I mean, there's probably a lot of money in video games. Our gear's in a lot of video games. Our gear's in a lot of movies. Cop rig, single point sling, Cobra belt, right on, right on. Thanks for the order. Cop rig's an awesome rig. Yep, you can use it for M4 mags and shotgun. Going to get medical classes and build my medic kit. That's a great idea. Everybody likes all the gun gear. Most people are very lacking on the medical. You are way more likely to come up on somebody in need of medical assistance than somebody needing shot with a bullet. Everybody I know who has shot somebody has rendered medical aid to way more people than they have shot. I have SOE to thank for my company's founding. Nah, I don't buy that, man. I might have poked you a little bit, but you were going to do it. You would have still done it without me. Hey. Ooh, I do hear something in the wood line running. Big dog's over here. Big dog's over here on this back fence line. See these trees here? I have a trail back there. It's a 60 mile an hour trail. I can hit it 60 miles an hour on my razor. And something is tromping through those woods. Probably deer. Coyotes run that trail too. We see them on the game cameras all the time. There's a pond over there, a pretty good sized pond. That's a bright light. So this is a Surefire Stiletto 2. Great light, rechargeable. I still carry other lights with me that I can put fresh batteries in, but for 90% of what I do, this does all of it. Open to work with Isaac at T-Rex on comm stuff. Yeah, the brothers, man, they've got some very good videos. I watch all their night vision videos. I watch all their comms videos. New stiletto style light on the market made by Coast. I'll check that out. I bought a stiletto style light by somebody else. Nightcore maybe? Terrible fucking light. Fucking horrible. It's got so much dumb stuff that it does. Sasquatch in the woodline, maybe. Definitely been first on the scene to vehicle accidents way more often than firefights. Yeah. I've been around a lot more car accidents and work accidents than gunfights. That's why I carry medical. Yeah. I mean, how many of you guys own hedge trimmers, fucking reciprocating saws, chainsaws? I mean, there's all kinds of shit in here that could fuck you up. I mean, why not have a tourniquet? I credit John and Amanda for the direction and motivation I am putting into my business. Best investment and mentorship available to entrepreneurs. You would have still done it though. Maybe a little slower. I mean, yeah, we'll take credit for some of that. We have definitely saved you 6 months on some things and saved you thousands of dollars on other things, literally with a text message, like literally 2 sentences, because we did all that shit. We know because we're still doing it. Where are your family? My kids are grown. One of my sons lives here on the property. There is always somebody here on the property. And then my wife is somewhere here, probably in one of the bathrooms in the shower. What does Kiri do? I'll let her tell you what Kiri does. How would you describe what you do, Kiri? And what do you do that you're about to not do anymore? Joe Biden lost in the woods. Joe Biden he's not alive anymore. His symbiote, the clone, maybe, but I think that they have to keep that thing hooked up. He's only good for about 20 minutes, so that's probably not him in the woods. I deployed 3 times with 3rd Battalion 75. I've used my trauma gear more in the tree bits. Yeah, no shit, right? Medical's #1. What's my bench press? Oh, I'm sure you bench way more than me, technician. Tahikan? I'm sure you bench way more than me. This was me this morning, right here, this lat pull down. And that lat pull down there, and the low row, and then I did high rows on that independent over there. I'm sure that you are way stronger than me. Would be funny if someone sent him SOE 308 and says, "Here's nah." It's no big deal, man. It's no big deal. Ain't trying to be the best at exercising. Hope it's not the ATF in the wood line. Nah, they'd light your shoot. They had already shot a child, killed a couple dogs. The dogs wouldn't be barking if the ATF was out there. Got to pop smoke. Have a good weekend, Gilly. Get free training and build a core group of people you know will perform an emergency. Join your local fire department. 85% of the fire departments in the county are volunteer. Yes. Yes, and they don't fucking put out fires. If your shit's on fire, your shit's going to burn down. They are there to keep your neighbor's shit from burning down. So if you're on that fucking department, you'll have a better chance of your shit not burning down. People say medical is important, but why aren't you lining up for? Because they don't want to train, man. They just want to buy some shit because it's an endorphin release, right? We used to take your girl and you'd go to a movie and you'd walk around the mall, and there is no more of that. So what does Netflix and chill mean? I've never done that. I mean, I fuck a lot, but I've never like Netflixed and chilled. I think that's code word for fuck a lot. But what do you do when you're done, right? Or when you're in bed before you go to sleep? You're fucking around on Amazon or social media marketing, and you get targeted marketed. So we can easily go, hey, I might need some medical stuff. So we put some shit in the cart in Amazon, we get it, it sits in a box up front here, unopened, and then in a year you look and you're like, oh, I have all this medical stuff, right? But they have no training because they never fucking put any of that shit in their pockets. What does that say? Eat her kids' snack packs. Dang, YouTube Shorts has lives. Another settlement needs your help. Dang, YouTube Short have lives. I don't know what that means. We do a shit ton of YouTube Shorts. Fucking snack packs. Hope it's not. Okay, I think we've read all of these. Kiri's website, Thunderhill Farm right there. Went through medical box at work. We have a Red Cross. So what do you got? Band-Aids? And a tourniquet they have in the kit isn't a real Cat 7. Shit, at least they have some semblance of a tourniquet. It wasn't a piece of fucking 550 cord. Your phone knows all about your personal activities, including biological. Yo, fuck yeah, it does. Hell yes, it does. Jared Rhodes, what's up? How are you? .com, .org. Good, good. Were you not able to get the .com to begin with? The public's life is not worth $30. Well, it's probably cheaper if the guy dies. I mean, like, no bullshit. If the employee died, it probably costs less than if the employee had to have trauma. $300. Are we doing 300 blackout Isaac Barrett? What is your eating in the morning? Eggs. Usually a ribeye. I usually cook a ribeye and eat that. But I'll do eggs. This morning I had an English muffin and 3 eggs. Make sure you stare deeply into your phone camera during biological release. Nope, not last year, but got it this week. And .farm collecting domains. Like, good, Kiri. Did you have to buy that? Was it taken or something? Curious what that cost you. Carlson Tributes, what's up? How are you? Welcome. Found out that zip cuffs go in the shoulder pads. That, oh yeah, they absolutely do. That's literally why I put those channels there. And foam will go in your panel sets. You can cut a piece of foam about the shape of that shape and size, and then trim, a 1/2 inch around the edge and keep trimming until it fits perfectly. And it makes those panels rigid, so it transfers that weight to your waistline with your belt and takes a lot of that weight off the weight off your shoulders. First of your videos I've seen. Well, right on, man. I've got 5,000 videos on here. I build all this stuff you see here. We build it right here in small town, USA. We do a little bit of hobby agriculture, I guess, small animal production. We produce a lot of meat and nutrients and protein here. We have a Self-Reliance Festival here. We have events here. We've taught chicken processing, hog processing. These are the sewing machines here where we actually build all of this stuff here in this building. Put foam in the panels, huge. Yeah, big difference, man. Big difference. My old boss ran a bar, cut himself bad one time. I had more medical in my SOE crossbody bag than he had on the wall. Yeah, those OSHA kits are fucking bullshit. Those OSHA approved kits. I mean, what are they putting in there? A packet of Advil, some Band-Aids? Like, there's fucking nothing in those things. Carlson, man, I do this. I do a live every night at 9, and we talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Literally, ask whatever you want to ask. And there's a lot of people now. There's 176 people online right now. At least 100 of them know us. We know each other in real life. We're at events together. We interact in each other's businesses. We help each other's businesses out. And we've just built a community, and people come from around the world to come here. Hydrocarriers coming. We have hydrocarriers right now, Corbett. And then if there's something you want that we don't have, just let me know. I can put it online for you. You can order it, and we'll build them. Somebody asked for OD Black last night. I put it online. He ordered it. We're running a batch of 12. And I do have some hydrocarriers up here in some colors. I buy packs and make my own med kits. Okay, right on. Homestead Medical there is one of our partners. He comes out and actually teaches a day-long class here. And then he does long wound care, stuff, long-term wound care classes. He's at a live tissue lab right now as we speak. And they're going to, shoot a pig and then do all of the cut downs on the pig and, do live tissue lab. These are all hydrocarriers that are available right now. And that's a mini pack, and I've got a crossbody bag there too. Do I know Krisky? Yeah, Krisky's been here, here on the property. He came to the last Self-Reliance Festival. We sat down and did a 2-hour podcast together. It's on this channel here. You can see it. Just joined. I missed the beginning. Any round duffels? Nope, no round duffels. No round duffels. Loser. Frederick's family and friends, and he says loser. It's okay, man. Get out of the mirror and just go do something with your life. Stop masturbating to cartoon characters. Go meet people and find a girl, and you'll be okay. There's still hope for you. I think I found that sewing machine you mentioned the other night, the big one. Sent you a link on IG. I'll check it out, man. They have them. Collier has them. You can buy them out. He's got them in Alabama. Tactical Wisdom had a table at SRF in October. Right on. What does he do? What is his stuff? I want games. Do you have games? No, I don't play games, man. I do real shit in real life with real people. I think you should own some board games, like if the power ever went out, right? You should have probably Monopoly and, you know, some bullshit like that. What do most people put BVMs in? Would a tool bag light hold it? What is a BVM? I'm sure as soon as you say it, I'm going to be like, yeah, duh, of course. Off coffee. Tried C4 pre-workout and nothing. What do you recommend instead? Never used pre-workout. Well, let's go look. What state are you guys based in? We're in Camden, Tennessee, which is between Memphis and Nashville. Very, very small town. We have 3,000 people in the town and about 6,000 in the entire county, and the county is actually very large. Game of Risk? Yeah, that's a good one. Do you have bags? Yeah, all kinds of bags. We did a shrimp boil for lunch today. You have Wildfire, Woke AF. You can buy this at Walmart. There's Woke and there's Woke AF. And the difference is AF has a lot more caffeine than Bucked Up, same company. I really like Megawatt, which is first form. Relight hits different. And between these, like you could use this and then it kind of stops working for you after about 4 weeks and then just change to a different pre-workout. Even though the dosage of caffeine reads the same, they all work a little bit different. We just got a deal with Redcon 1. So, and we use Redcon 1. I just have it in the other room in there. But we have an affiliate link with Redcon, and we have a product deal with Redcon now. You have weed? Does it fucking look like I have weed, dipshit? Special operations equipment, link to your site. SOEtacticalgear.com. Angel is 5. Is Angel 5? Shrimp, yeah, the sausage was good. The shrimp was a little lacking this time. They're a little smaller. Getting 20 barred rocks in a few weeks. Any advice on breed? Or they're basically the same as Easter eggers and Wyandottes. Yeah, chickens are kind of chickens. The barred rock is that iconic homestead bird, right? If you pick up a copy of Mother Earth News or Backwoods, you're going to see barred rocks. It's a good, like, heritage breed, dual purpose bird. It's not the best egg layer, but it's a good egg layer. It's not the best meat bird, but it's a good meat bird. They will go through the snow. They'll make it through the winter. We've got a lot of barred rocks. I've always, since day one with chickens, I've always had barred rocks. Barred rocks are something we will always have. Good choice. Very pretty bird. I think the gamer kids found me. Yeah, they do. They do. That's okay though, because everybody who comes in contact with them on social media is now exposed to our channel. That's why we haven't been blocking or banning them. Bro wants the tactical weed bags. I thought you guys keep your weed in Crown Royal bags. I thought somebody sent me like 120 Crown Royal bags. Eventually one day I'll put those together and make a chest rig or something out of them. Peckins, yeah, Peckins are good. I've got some Peckins right now. I've probably got 5 or 6 Peckins. Those are ducks for guys that don't know. Jersey Giants are cool, yeah. Rhode Islands, I've got Rhode Islands right now. Barred Rocks are very good layers. They'll go Broody and Peck, yeah. Carlson, you have a very nice plate. Man, I've been doing this 35 years, right? I'm 52 now, and I have accumulated some stuff. Young people see what I do, and they're like, there's no hope. But there is. It just takes time, man. Like, when you start a business and you get a little money, you want to go do fun things and buy stuff. And 5 years later, that stuff means nothing to you. If you can buckle down the first 5 years and put all your money into your business, it is the difference between you trying to make $100,000 a year and you making millions a month. It's that first 5 years. Crown Royal. Why is everyone talking about fucking weed? They're not. It's some dipshit came on here asking about weed. There's always an asshole comes in with fart jokes, right? There's always some turd. A lot of Crown bag is for wrapping up mason jars, keeping the scent in. We make mason jar koozies. We actually make Nalgene bottle koozies, which hold perfectly a mason jar. And it's got a grip on the back, a handle that you put your hand through. Do we sell bump stocks? No, we just sell nylon gear, man. We make all this stuff here. Suppressor cover with Crown Royal. That would be cool. That'd be cool. You'd have to put asbestos or something in it, though. They should stick around and find out what real life... They should, but they won't, man. They won't. Look at some of the shorts that we put up on YouTube. I made a short in my truck just saying, there's no such thing as balance. Like, if you have balance, you're poor. Like, you really are. You're not going to have the things you want in life when we have programmed young people that they need balance. People lost their ever fucking mind. They're like, you boomers, life's not like it was, and it's not the world that exists today. It is. And that's why those people are always going to be employees for somebody else. And they're on there telling you that you're fucking wrong, and they can't work any more than they're working, and they just want to sit, and it's weed. They sit and smoke weed and play video games, and it fucking retards you. If you want to smoke weed, I don't care. I'm not going to have a motherfucker on my team that smokes weed, though. And if you do, then you've hidden it well. It obviously doesn't affect you in a negative manner. But I don't need a dude that fucking comes in Eeyore and acts slow. That's not, I can't have him close to me. No, we don't sell any plate carriers. Do you have shares? I don't know what you're asking, Angel. Hey, somebody go ahead and kick Angel out of here. Is that the dude that asked about the weed? It is you. I am from Hoppy. I raise Peckins. That's Womb Raider. I can have a bag. Do you have weed? Now, Angel, you're gone, buddy. You're going to have to go fuck off somewhere else tonight. Try your sister's bedroom. You're gone. Any chance to get a medium clothes bag in blue? Ordered the large blue clothes bag this week. In blue? I don't even know what we make in blue for. Are you talking about Tiffany blue? But everybody hates on this chick who's linebacker and me at the Mexican restaurant, her tequila bar. So cilantro, fuck me, give me, and said I'm all clever sending messages to her sexy friend. Ralph, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Tiff blue. Yeah, we'll eventually do some. TIFF Blue is gone. I have a roll of TIFF Blue. We are running items for orders and we're locking the inventory. So I've got a small TIFF Blue clothes bag here. I've got a TIFF Blue toiletry bag there. I don't have any mediums or larges. We have some cut out on the floor, and we've not had any luck finding another vendor. The mill that we've been getting a lot of our stuff from dropped a lot of those colors because people just weren't ordering enough of it. So times are fucking hard for a lot of companies, especially after COVID. I think they went through a lot of reorganization and maybe some bankruptcy and restructuring. So they're dropping a lot of things from lines. Time in Madison, fucking bald eagle. Ralph, one more incoherent, drunk sounding message, and I'm gonna block you here. If you want to remain here, participate in a conversation we're having and make sense. Otherwise, I do not have the bandwidth to be distracted by you this evening. Don't comment anymore. Come back and make sense tomorrow. Otherwise, your account's burned. You're gonna have to make a fake account to come back here. Carlson, I'm new. Is there a website? Yeah, SOEtacticalgear.com. And for anybody listening who's not aware, if you see a YouTube channel, unless they're complete fucking idiots, if you just go to the About on the homepage for their YouTube account, they'll have a link to a website. I'm very active on Instagram too. I make a little different content on Instagram and I interact. If you get a comment back on Instagram, especially through DMs, that's always me. Camas, love you guys, good stuff. Good friend of mine, former 18 Bravo, and he was deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. He said that your gear was some of the best kit he had. Let's be clear, my gear is the best kit, is what he meant, and that's awesome, man. Is your friend home? He's well. And we make everything here in this building in the United States. All the materials are over here. All the way down, that's all fabric and rolls of elastic and Velcro and stuff. Everything gets cut over here. We sew it out here, and then it gets clipped and cleaned and final assembly. And it goes up there, and somebody, usually me, packs it, puts it in boxes, puts it on the shelf, and then my wife pulls it all out of the boxes and checks it again. Instagram, YouTube Shorts brought me here. Right on, Emmert. Right on. Welcome. Can I speak facts? Do you mean facts? F-A-C-T, fact? For all those people that keep asking about weed bags out of him, they might sell. Makes me sad when I hear John talk about the mills not running certain colors of Cordura. Seems like less people producing. Yeah, it's because the workforce. I can order product. You can get a product right now. I can order a product tonight, talk to a dude in China. When I wake up in the morning, he will have already produced a product that does not exist. And if you order it, it will come through the door DHL in fucking 7 days. I can't even get a fucking employee to come through the door in 7 days. Like, we're at capacity. We do not have any shit from China. But that is the fact. You can get stuff. People in China and Mexico have urgency, and fucking people in the United States have zero urgency. Listening in between scenes, some patience. Sounds like the trolls are. That's all right, man. That's all right. Industrial amounts of mayonnaise. Yeah, motherfuckers eat mayonnaise sandwiches. Do we make dog vests? We do not. Try Icon K9 or Kilo Niner. What if China contacted you to make gear? They do all the time. I get fucking emails from China and Pakistan and India all the fucking time. I reply back, send nudes. My logo says made in the motherfucking USA. Do you have the room 40s? I don't know what that means. Yeah, sometimes the circus finds you. That's all right. Sometimes the lion eats one of the circus clowns. So that link Josh just posted there for Amazon, if any of you guys use Amazon, if you click on my affiliate link, it takes you, guess where? It takes you to Amazon. Anything you buy in the next 24 hours, it gives us a little percentage. It's just a thank you for saying, hey, we enjoy the time hanging out. I gained some information. I gained some entertainment. I find out something I didn't know. And it just helps content creators continue to do what they do. It just helps pay them for their time. And it takes nothing from you. It takes money away from Amazon, which I think we can all agree is the devil. But out of convenience, we use them. And it takes some of that money and gives it to somebody other than Amazon. And if you click any of those links on my descriptions on any of my videos or that link Josh just posted, it takes a little bit of the money you spend there and gives it to us. Looks like another, who we banning? Microrig says, made in the motherfucking Bangladesh. Maybe you got a rip off. I've been trying to message you about an order, but I'm not getting it. Yeah, I'm ignoring you, Danger Mouse. Completely fucking ignoring you. I don't have a fucking clue who you are because your email doesn't say Danger Mouse, and you said nothing in there that gives me any clue who you are. 1 year anniversary on the Chinese spy balloon. Yeah, Tomcats, what's up, man? How are you? Do you ship to PNG? Where's that? If you can get U.S. mail there, we ship there. Looks like another ban. Who are we banning? Shit, I'd hire them Mexican Chinese. They're not here. We live in a fucking great place. There's just not bodies here. Got to get my ass to work. God bless you. Hey, have a good night, man. Be safe. Corey, hello. Papua New Guinea. Man, if you can get mail from the States there, we'll ship to you. Yeah, absolutely. Just came back from a walk, right on. Corey, you're back, right on. Amazon breaks my shit 70% of the time. We have good luck with Amazon. We have a lot of shit come in. We have Amazon comes in here from the Postal Service. Amazon comes in here from FedEx. And UPS delivers Amazon here too. Any wallets? Yeah. Do we make mail uniforms? No, we don't. Please don't cuss. Oh, you're in the fucking wrong place, Corey. You might as well get the fuck out of here right now. Every piece of gear we make has a label on it that says made in the motherfucking USA. My authenticity is worth way more than your sensitivity. So move along. Young bro, what up? Peck perspective, it's the same dude. Who's the same dude? You see all these bags right here? Can you read that? Yeah, it says motherfucking. You know what my front door said? It says if you're a simple bitch, fuck off. All others welcome. That's what my front door says, really big. When you come off the road onto my long ass driveway, my signs say slow the fuck down. The next sign says, yes, motherfucker, this means you. But there is no cursing or foul language in here, so. Are you guys getting rhino, gauze, and tourniquets in stock? I have them right now. Is the inventory out on the website? I packed up tourniquets and gauze this morning. Tourniquets here, compressed gauze here. This box is full of 6 inches. This is full of 4 inches. And then I've got cases of them also. Ban Corey. Where's Corey? I don't even see Corey on here. Yes, it's out of stock. Okay, we'll add it back on, man. We'll put some inventory in there. The cats. Yeah, there's a bunch of cats. Ban Ralph. Josh, dude, is that real? You can ban who needs banned, Josh. You're a mod here. I don't see Ralph on here. Can you show an AR? You can go right into your internet video games and find your AR. Do you B-make? I don't know what that means. What? Are you guys serious about banning Ralph? Everybody wants to ban Ralph. Did Ralph really say some shit, or I only saw the one thing saying ban Corey? What's the best thing you got? My wife. She's in the shower right now, though. Second best is Josh Winnie there. Josh was here with me for 4 years, and I miss him every fucking day. He made a decent nuts joke. Here, let me show you my front door. If this dies, it'll come right back on. Unless you're 8. All right, we back on? What moves but never runs? Chinese infiltrate. My gosh, if you have a good wife, life is awesome. It really is, isn't it? It makes everything you do easier. You're such a good-looking cat, but you're such an asshole. You're just retarded, but you're very loving. Feed the cat? That cat weighs fucking 23 pounds. It doesn't need to eat right now. Don't ban Ralph. What was the joke you just did there? What moves but never runs? A fence? I don't get it. Not the fighting cat. Who needs to be banned? Oh shit, there she is. A fence moves but never runs because humans move the fence but never run with it. Okay, got it. It's a pet shop. Yep, it's a pet shop. I knew a guy who put Tiger Balm on his balls. I've never had Tiger Balm. I assume that's uncomfortable, maybe. I aspire for people to talk about me the way John talks about Josh. It's awesome. Josh fucking made me I performed way better with Josh. Josh always looked out for me and had my best interest. And I spent a lot of time with Josh because I wanted to be where Josh was. This video has that weird look again. It must be bringing in the trolls. Yeah, maybe so. It's all right. It's good for the algorithm. 340 people on here and only 104 thumbs up. The rest of them are feds or closet homosexuals. What are we doing? Is this a doomsday thing? Why has going to the gym got to be a doomsday thing? Why is it white supremacy if you work out and you get fit and you run a business and you trying to revitalize the American workforce? Why is that doomsday? You're streaming from China so the signal gets blurry. That's it. I always know a guy I need to know. Yeah, I do know a lot of guys. That's the deal, right? When you have friends that are high performance and successful in business, they always have a guy. They don't half-ass and try to do the shit they shouldn't be doing themselves. They always have a guy. And that guy, he's usually the best. Yeah, being healthy is white supremacy. Being secure in your person is white supremacy. Sticking to your first, second, third, fourth, Fifth Amendment rights, definitely white supremacy. It's weird. Have you noticed that all the white supremacists lately that they're showing you aren't white guys? Dude cut his father's head off. That looked like an Oriental guy to me. Because this sick society just wants us to Netflix and chill. Yeah. Dudes nail nails through their balls Fucking Tiger Bomb is a simple bitch. Being a veteran is starting to be, yeah, absolutely, because they're in fear of you guys. Because the new kids that will be veterans, they're weak. They do not have aggression. They are low testosterone. They are high estrogen. And they're taking the craziest of the crazy and funneling them through the program. And who do they have that they're scared of, right? It used to be the Vietnam vets. Those guys are all 80 years old now. It's you boys. It's you guys that went out and fucking shaped and molded the maps of the world right now. And they are fucking very concerned about what you are going to allow them to do. Can someone give Ralph a ride from Nashville to Deerfield Inn? I don't know who this is. No. And if you're coming here, don't come here. If that's what this is, I don't have a clue who this is. I got out in mid-21, and that was the first year we got in trouble for taking problems out to the woodline. Yep. Minting good little soldiers who, well, that's what they're doing, right? So path to citizenship, right? We let a 6 million combat age males into the United States. If you want your citizenship, you have to join the military. Those are going to be your yes men. Currently, most servicemen will side with U.S. citizens and not go against the Constitution. So you need to build your own army that will go against the Constitution. That is why the Department of Transportation has all those MRAPs. The Department of Transportation has all of those armaments. That is why the Board of Education has all of the machine guns. That's not for transportation and education. Those are warehoused arms for the new army they are building. I'm so mad that if you support police and military, everybody, I don't think everybody hates you. People are just waking up, man. You don't have a conversation with police officers if you get stopped. Here's my papers, sir. License, registration. Where are you heading? And you can tell them, you can have a polite, short conversation, but the real answer is, I don't want to engage in a conversation with you. I am in a hurry to go where I'm going. Here's my documentation. Because they're fishing. They are looking to create something. Immigrant soldier is nothing new. Skylo, self-reliance. You got to come out for Homestead Apprentice. That's not till after Self-Reliance Festival. The media hates you. Stop watching TV. It does, yeah, absolutely. It's to distract you. You guys keep fucking around and I'm banning y'all. What's the time in America? Probably 10 o'clock-ish. It is, it's late. It's 11 o'clock later. Can you tell me what you sell? General overview of the stream. I come across it a couple of times. So we make nylon tactical gear. Was that a dog with a goose head on the wall? A dog, there's a pig with wings. There's an ostrich and a zebra. There's a couple giraffes. There's a lion. You think I'm fucking lying? There's a great big fat kind of girl right here. She's got a lot of cushion. Easter bunny head. Super dirty Easter bunny. She's probably a lot funner. There's a derpy bobcat. There's some child's mannequin bodies hanging up there. There's some penguins. The giraffes and lions have learned a lot of radio and a lot of medical too. Lots of medical, lots of comms have happened here. There's a monkey. Stop monkeying around. What the fuck is that machine in front of you? I don't know. Are you at a gym? Oh no, I have a gym here. This is my building. I have a museum upstairs, which is my living room. I have an apartment up here. I have a few tiny houses here on the property. I have a little farm here. We build all this stuff for the guy that was asking. Tool bags, load carriage systems, chest rigs. We do wallets. We do visor covers. We do gear for overland. We do gear for military, mostly special operations stuff. We do a lot of medical equipment. We do several kinds of wallets. We release a t-shirt every week. This one, this week's t-shirt looks like this. Like Waffle House, made in the motherfucking USA. That'll also fit on your knuckles perfectly. I don't know about a preserved animal, but zebras are absolutely beautiful. Yep. You can buy zebras. Between $5,000 and $7,000, you can get zebras. There's actually several different kinds of zebras. Did you buy an old Kmart? No, this used to be a nightclub. This building right downstairs here is 10,000 feet. And then we put a 6,000 foot loft in here upstairs. The property is 10 acres. I live in a very, well, the most impoverished county of all of Tennessee. Property was very inexpensive when we bought here, and we built this building out. This building sat empty for over 20 years. The amount of times I've had to bite my tongue and not say, "Are you fucking with me? You just walked past 53 feet of trailer to get to me on traffic stop questions. Are you traveling for business?" Yeah. You shouldn't have told me that I am going to try to get me a good, healthy zebra. They come out of Texas. If you look at horse auctions, they usually have an exotic animal side to that. If you look at livestock options, a lot of times they have a small exotic little group there where you can buy them. And you can also, like if you look up zebras for sale, you'll find a lot of farms and ranches that breed zebras. And typically, they're kind of like parrots. They might tolerate a lot of people, but they really are real friendly with one person. Wealthy people own lions. Wealthy people have weapons. Wealthy people need lion gear. And whoever asked about buying a Walmart is actually a good deal because you buy the Walmart, all the old Walmarts had very large parking lots with them. So when you buy that property, the move is to turn that Walmart into a storage unit where you can drive through, and they're tall. So you can put big storage units and you can put second level on top of them. They don't always have to be air conditioned, but they're somewhat climate controlled because they are in an enclosed structure. And then the move is to take that property and work something out with a apartment development company, and they'll buy that parking lot and put in new development apartments, usually stack and pack. So you'll get a lot of residences in that footprint. And what do all those residents come with? The need for storage units. Storage units is generational wealth. People have an emotional attachment to shit that they don't want to see. They will load the storage unit up. They don't ever want to get rid of the shit, but they don't want to see it, and they will pay on it forever. It is guaranteed fucking money. Am I vegan? Fuck no. I eat almost all meat. I eat ribeye usually twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Mexico, yeah, they take the donkeys and they paint them with shoe polish. Come up to. Oh, are you at Bob's, Lewis? Hey, I got your bag right here, bud. Hey, I thought you started a Twitch gaming channel. I thought you were just gonna stop all the tactical gun stuff and just do video game shit. What that was you, right? Here's your bag. It's pretty nice. No, I'm not gonna eat the zebra. I'm going to just love it. People do have zebras, man. That's a real thing. They're pretty aggressive to coyotes too. People use zebras like they use donkeys. Blows my mind how many storage unit defaults on junk furniture and box. That's the other beauty of it, right? If they default, you just sell the shit, rent it to another guy. Converted my wife from pescatarian to damn near carnivore in a few months. I'll bet her fucking skin looks better. I'll bet her hormones are better. I'll bet she's less fucking crazy. I bet her sex drive is fucking back. I'll bet her fucking energy is back. I'll bet her fucking hair started growing again. I'll bet she doesn't look like she fucking lives in a cave and gets no sunlight. Like a flipped coin, yep. I have a zebra in my farm. That's cool. That's neat. Could we see inside a large orange tool bag trying to compare them to the standard? Yeah. Sure. We did this last night. Do vegans eat their women for foreplay? Okay, so this is the inside. I'll flip it inside out so you can kind of really see what's going on here. Farms in Arizona. Yeah, I was wondering about the orange bags. Okay, so here they are. That is an entire Velcro wall. That is 9 inches of Velcro height-wise. By, I think it's 18 inches is what these bags are. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly. 18 to 24. 18. Both walls completely Velcro. This end is double layer where anything pointy and, you know, sharp stuff, breaker bars and shit are going to sit. Drivers and impacts with bits in them and stuff. There is a sleeve of plastic inside here in that slot right there. The webbing cradles all the way underneath. This is type 13 webbing, which is the same webbing that you strap in for your shoulder straps and your leg straps for a parachute pack tray, a parachute container has this webbing in it. You have this pocket here, which runs the full length of the bag on the outside on both walls, so you can put a lot of shit in there. And then you also have this pocket here, which is just a slot pocket where you can put whatever you want to put in there. And that's the bag. Super robust. These walls, you can put 3 of our Velcro small mesh pockets, so you can put 6 on in the bag, or you can put a large and 1 small, or you can put a large and a small and then 3 more, whatever combo you want. Looks like your granddad. Cool. That's probably why. Never mind. What are you doing there? Go back and watch the video, man. I do this every night. What do you have? This is a large tool bag. Jakarta, what's up, man? Yeah, they're nice bags. We build a lot of them. If you don't like the orange, we've got a lot of other colors. All of our bags are Velcro lined, and we have a whole kit that you can a la carte pick what goes inside. We make all of the bags around the size of the mesh pockets. Our medical bags take the mesh pockets. Our tool bags take the mesh pockets. These are patch wall hangers for guys that collect patches. You can screw these to the wall and put all of our Velcro stuff on the wall. All of our Velcro stuff also mounts to the inside of most door safes. A lot of interiors in your trucks and vehicles, your transmission hump, a lot of stuff, the Velcro will attach to those. So you can put a lot of our Velcro back stuff on places in your vehicles also. Do you have good condition Woobies? No, we don't sell any surplus stuff. You can buy brand new Woobies right off Amazon, made by Rothco and different companies. AJ Harrison, have a great weekend, man. What do I do for a living? Whatever I want. That's the real no bullshit answer. This is my sew shop, but I do a lot of other things, guys. I've got 5,000 videos on YouTube. You tell me what you like to do, and I'll tell you how to make a living doing that. I'll tell you how to not have to work a job that you hate, and how to monetize, and how to create a future for the future of your family that hasn't even been born, right? Every one of you can be the lever that changes the direction of the course of your last name for the next generations. Somebody in the family, not, you know, some people are born into money or success, but for a lot of people, you have to be the deciding factor for that. A lot of people came from poverty or came from just mediocrity, and you don't have to be that. You've been programmed to believe that's what you have in store for you. But every one of you, with simple decisions and effort, can change everything about from here forward for yourself and your family that hasn't even been born yet. And that's what I do. Savage Tactical. There's a company, Seal has a company out of Coronado that does whoobies and whoobie jackets that are really nice. I can't remember the name of his company. Sewing work is very difficult when you get things that are difficult to sew. Nah, we teach people how to sew. People pay me a lot of money to come here and have me teach them to sew. I take people, I've got young men and women who we have taught to sew. They come work for us part-time through high school and then work for us full-time when they graduate. Is there any chance there is someone from your team here that could update the Rhino tourniquets and gauze to stock? Amanda, can you put Rhino tourniquets and gauze in stock? Just put 20 each in stock until we count the inventory. That'll cover tonight. What is this? McDonald's. Yeah, dipshit. That's what it is. McDonald's, dumbass. Who else? 1890 atomic nukes. Appreciate it. Maybe easy dreams follow you. Right on, Ryan. Just got to break out of the rat race. Paycheck plantation is what my friend Evan likes to call it. Ooh, somebody got deleted. You're banned, motherfucker. No future for your ass. Some of you motherfuckers are lucky that I can't just shock the shit out of you through the internet. $283 people online. Imagine if they all sent us $1. Glitch server, please join new one. With the troll exposure, I wonder what would happen if you tagged the TikTok dance names in video descriptions. Are they all doing TikTok dances? We're about to break 100,000 on the pulling the thread TikTok, or we just broke 100,000. We're about to break 100,000 on YouTube here. holler to see your messy wreck. Well, let me do this for you here. You're banned, dipshit. So you can go fuck off somewhere else. Do you make a briefcase bag for shoulder straps? We make a computer bag. You can see it on the website. We make a laptop bag. We also do a custom bag called the 4-Mag War Bag that you can, it's a shoulder bag. Not a man purse. Well, we make man purses. That's what we do, buddy. We probably don't have what you're looking for. Louis Vuitton might have something for you. Prada. J-ful boat. Why are you getting banned? Paycheck plantation is a good saying. Yeah, I'd never heard anybody say that till Evan said it. They keep you on that plantation. You don't even know you're a slave. Stop making the 4-Mag War Bag. I have stopped taking orders for the 4-Mag War Bags. I have a few that I owe guys. We open them up occasionally. You'll see a video when we do. Here's a few sitting right here. You want to see some crazy shit, go find those videos. Thousands and thousands. I think we have 10,000 comments on one of those 30-second videos. Have you been insulted by a Karen? Is that the second time you asked that? If you say it again, you're gone too. Can I show you sewing machines? Man, I make videos all the time. Go on this YouTube channel, and I have a series called Gear Locker. I also have a series called Full Build, where I show you how to use the sewing machine and how to make this gear. Have you ever thought of making videos on grilling or smoking meat? No, there's a ton of channels doing that. We have a guy here that cooks every day. I cook on this commercial stove in here on cast iron. I've got these, I've got some Weber Genesis grills out here that we cook on. I've got a few of those, and then I use this this Camp Chef thing here all the time. That's a cast iron griddle there. You can throw ribeyes right on it, and that thing will get 700 degrees in about a minute. Night vision? I don't sell night vision. When do I sleep? As soon as I'm off of here, I'm going to go upstairs, and I'm going to have a laptop in my lap, and I'm going to have a margarita. And in an hour, I'll probably go to sleep in about an hour, and then I'll get up early in the morning. I typically get in bed at 11, 11:30, and I typically put my head on the pillow at midnight, and then I get up most mornings at 4:30. I don't know what the last thing you heard. I typically go to bed at 11 o'clock, 11:30. I turn the lights off, put my head on the pillow at 12:30, and then most mornings I get up at 4:30, and I make a video at 4:30 in the morning. Hotly, he sleeps after he fucks. When do you sleep? That's my wife. Everyone who gets banned is the asshole who buys scratchers and doesn't get out of line. I don't even know what that means. I know a scratcher is like the lotto. I don't think I've ever bought a lottery ticket. The newcomer, it's just the algorithm, man. 12 a.m. John has night vision. His eyes were modified in the deepest, darkest caves. Yes, you have to go to the deepest, darkest prisons. You get your eyes polished. You trade a man a pack of cigarettes. And then when you get stranded on the planet, when your transport crashes, then you can see the little animals in the dark that are trying to kill you. Wish I could do mornings these days. Too many concussions. Oh, yeah, I'll bet that does affect that. Is this a school? Lost and found. Yeah, dipshit. That's exactly what it is. How old are you? Pretty crazy how many people don't realize how much we are extorted by our society. Well, I mean, think about it. Every time you spend money, you lose money, right? Every time you run a debit card or a credit card, there is a percentage taken in fees. Every time, and then there's taxes taken. Every time you move money, there is taxes taken. The average U.S. citizen, by the time they spend the money, they have been taxed 65%. Have you and Amanda been to Sinatra Lounge downtown? Highly recommend going. Phenomenal drink. We have not, man. There is a sushi bar that just opened. Amanda, can you send me the link to that sushi bar? Let me see if I can find it here. There's a sushi bar that just recently opened in Nashville. It's one of the best in the country. I'm looking for it right now. I know I sent it to Pierre, so let me try my private messages there. Holy shit, I have a lot of fucking messages. It's very expensive. Ichigan, Nashville. How do you compare it to Bulldog Tactical? I don't have a fucking clue. Didn't Bulldog Tactical kill his wife? Wasn't that Bulldog Tactical? Just got out of work. Fucking clown asked for another server midway through dinner because I didn't smile enough. I heard your voice yelling in my head. $1 can lose 60 to 90% of its value in tax by the time it hits the end of its life. Yep. How do y'all compare to Bulldog? Hotlink, we know. What is Hotlink saying? I'm with the FBI. Okay. Why don't you stick to the fucking oath you took then? Sick of all the pushing sports, betting in my states. I've never bet on games, man. I don't ever watch games. I've never been. When I was a kid, I went to a Padres game. Where's SOE based out of? And is it all made? Yeah, we make everything right here in this building, small town USA in Tennessee. Yeah, a Scandal, Solid Gear. Yeah, I've never seen any of it. I know he made like barrel bags or something. I know he had some Marine Corps contracts. I'll have to check y'all out. Looks solid. Always down to support. Thanks, man. I've been in business 35 years. Came from San Diego. We did a lot of NSW stuff. We did a ton of shit with 1st Marine Division, with Scout Snipers, SOTG, Force Recon, Battalion Recon, MARSOC. I don't know what my battery's saying it's dying, so this thing keeps timing out. MARSOC, Force Recon, SOTG, 8541, Marine Scout Snipers. We did stuff with all those guys. Went to a baseball game as a kid. Team I used to root for no longer exists. Do you ever do private commission work? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I absolutely do. I'm very expensive. Like in the new tool pods. They're great. The tool pods are great. They're not new, though. A buddy of mine had a girlfriend that worked for Eurocopter, and they got issued a very specific set of tools. And we made the large tool bag. We actually made a large tool bag that was 24 inches. This one's 18. And the tool pods were made specifically for her toolkit. That's where they came from. Watching an old video where you're talking about masculine scents like Creed, Aventus. If you don't know about Givenchy, so I don't know about that, but I wear Killian Sacred Wood. That's what I wear most of the time, or Bamboo Harmony. Givenchy. I used to wear Amirage Givenchy. I get compliments. Nice, nice, Tyler. Thank you. Besides Marine, WD-40 is made in the sand. I didn't know that, man. I did not know that. Paris Island is where they're made. Okay. You win. And this is all happening in a country who fought for no taxation without representation. It's pretty crazy, right? Pretty wild. Just got out of work. Okay, I think we read these. Highly educated films. Nah, G, Paris Island is where they're made. Okay, we read that. Pops is also a vet and is the best current sports shooter in Glock comps in my state. Very cool. Very cool. Keep up the good work. We've been going. I started this company 35 years. We'll do another 35. Dill pickle with lovely Palo Santo finish. What is that? I use a dill pickle salt and I mix it with a black coarse lava salt. And then I mix that with a flake salt, and that's what I rim the glasses of my margaritas with. But you're not drinking. You're doing 75 hard. The way the U.S. is today, someone could run for public office on nothing but auditing the current system. Absolutely. And they would buy you off or bump you off. Absolutely, you could. People, the mainstream media wants you to think everybody's crazy. They take the craziest voice of the smallest group of minority and amplify it the loudest to get us to talk about it and be distracted. Most of the stuff out there, if you didn't watch this, you wouldn't hear or know what was going on, and you would put a lot more time into growing your business and raising your family and being healthier. John Richards, have a good night, man. Think there's a market for armored vehicles? Yeah, I have a friend that makes armored vehicles. I have several friends that do armored vehicles. Yes, there is a market. Anytime rich people are scared, there is a market for protection. Horse heads in beds, yeah. Taxidermied horse heads are actually very, people do them, but they don't, you don't see them change hands very often. I would like to have some taxidermied horse heads. I know that's not what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Day 33, badass. When I was locksmith, I did work for armored vehicle company, and they're very well off. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. Everybody have a great evening. Do some shit worth doing. Do something worth talking about tomorrow. You're on the internet right now. You'll probably be on the internet for a while. Just remember, if it's not adding to you, it's taking away from you.